Hi guys, welcome back to our vegan channel. I had to pick the hottest day of the year to film this, and it pretty much is so far. I'm doing my 1-year intermittent fasting update, and Lucy just came running in here. She said, "Intermittent fasting? What's that?" Okay, so I started intermittent fasting about a little over a year ago. It's probably been more like 13 months. My husband started it first, and I poo-pooed him wrongly. Yes, I admit it. And I saw the light. I saw the success that he was having with it, and I decided that I was going to do it too. So not only have I been intermittent fasting for a year, he has been as well. And we pretty much have about the same results. So intermittent fasting, there's many paths to intermittent fasting. You can do the everyday version, you can do the 2 times a week version, you can do the light meal 2 days a week, and then the rest of the time eat normally. I follow the everyday one, where I have a feeding window and then I have a non-feeding window. And as I've progressed over the year, the feeding windows become larger and the fasting window has become smaller, because I'm somewhat in the maintenance phase. I would say most of the time I'm in the maintenance phase, and some of the time I'm pushing the envelope a little bit to have a calorie deficit so that I will extremely slowly lose more weight. Initially, when I had started, after about the first month, I think I had lost about 13 to 15 pounds. I can't remember exactly. And then it was a very slower weight loss after that. Just like any other diet, you know, you lose a lot in the beginning and then it tapers off as you continue on the diet, because the closer you get to the goal weight, the harder it is to lose weight. You know how that people always say, the last 10 pounds, it's a killer. Well, it is. I've got more than 10 to go, but I have a different philosophy on the whole thing. I don't view it as a diet in that I'm going to be on it for a certain amount of time. I know. I view it as a diet in that this is my way of life. So that's why I play with the different length of the windows. When I first started, I would start eating for my day at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and I would finish probably like 9 o'clock at night. So I think that's about a 6-hour window, and I would not restrict myself in any way. I would eat whatever I wanted to eat. I would eat as much as I wanted to eat. I did try, however, and pursue intuitive eating. So if I felt full or uncomfortable, I would stop eating. In other words, I wouldn't binge, which I've had problems with in the past. I'm recovering anorexic bulimic from many, many years ago. It is a lifelong thing. It does not go away. It's kind of like a food addiction, or like an OCD type of thing. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's a little bit of both. But it's a constant struggle over the years. It resurfaces and then goes, you know, it goes dormant for a while and then it resurfaces. It's a real gift that keeps giving, but that's a whole nother video. What we're talking about today is intermittent fasting. So I lost my weight in the beginning, which was great, and then I started to play around with the window. After I had lost about 20 pounds, I decided that I was going to push the window and start eating at about like 1 o'clock some days. Or sometimes I would keep the 3 p.m. window, but then on the weekends I would start eating at like noon. So I did that for a while. Still lost like half a pound a month after that. The most that I have lost is 25 pounds, and I'm pretty much have maintained a 23-pound weight loss, you know, up until this very day. And the way that I've done that is I moved my window down to 12, and I don't really have a strict, oh, you have to stop eating at this time. It's like whenever. Sometime before I go to bed, I'll stop eating. And then by doing that, I've been able to maintain my 23-pound weight loss. I didn't put any weight on over the holidays because the holidays were in there. In case you're new, I started this in June, and now this video is going up on the day it's filmed, and it's July 2nd. So it's 13 months. But the holidays were in there, my birthday was in there, you know, pretty much everything was in there because it went over the span of a year. And it's not like you can just eat anything you want. I mean, I do try and eat healthy. Obviously, I don't go out to McDonald's because I'm vegan, and pretty much nothing except the apple pie at McDonald's is vegan, so that's sad. But, well, not really, because I'm avoiding all that junk food. That's kind of a bonus of being vegan, because most junk food out there is not vegan, so it's already immediately cut out. But now we're I think the vegans are going to be running into some problems in the future, because there is an awful lot of vegan junk food coming out on the market. And that benefit that you would see from going vegan, you can't just expect to be healthy if you're vegan. You have to eat healthy, and you'll be a healthy vegan. Back in the day, before they had vegan junk food, it was pretty much a given that if you were eating vegan, you were probably eating a whole food plant-based diet, which is healthy. That's the diet that everybody should be eating for ultimate health. But now they have burgers, now they have ice cream, now they have chips and cakes and bakeries, and it's a lot. And that kind of defeats the purpose for people who are going vegan for health, unless they specifically do a whole foods plant-based diet. I do eat vegan junk food. I don't eat a lot of it, maybe relative to other people who eat an exclusively, you know, super healthy, low oil, low sodium, no sugar. I try and cut out as much refined sugar as possible. I do eat white flour products, which, to the dismay of my husband, he doesn't like that. He doesn't think it's healthy. He's probably right, but I've given up so much other stuff. I've got to have my toast. I love bread, so I will eat whole wheat bread. I will eat like those gnarly artisan breads that have like, they're practically made of like whole seeds. I do like that, but you know what? I do like my melt in your mouth bread as well. But I guess what I'm trying to say, the whole point of this intermittent fasting is something that I'm going to probably be continuing for the rest of my life, because the benefits are so much more than just weight loss. If you Google it, I'm not going to go into it in this video because I did go into it in another video. I'll link that one in the info box if you guys are interested in going back and watching that one, and I'll put the other intermittent fasting videos down there as well, because I'll probably revisit this in year 2 and let you guys know how I'm doing then. But there's so many more benefits than just weight loss. It's just incredible. So as always, check with your doctor before you do anything. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. I hope you give intermittent fasting a try if it's something that you think could help you and your doctor thinks that can help you. And like I said, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And until next time, much love.